Stav, Abby and Matt. You're only a what if away from great holidays. What if? It's Aussie for travel. Stav, Abby and Matt.
Brisbane wakes up with Stav, Abby and Matt on B105.
Hey, welcome to the podcast, everybody.
Stav is looking fabulous. Say hello.
Howdy, partners.
He is dressed as a disco cowboy. No other reason, just that's what he came as today. No. We're having a
Never
Mum's
take a day off at this place.
Yeah, Mum's Gone Wild on Saturday night. And he's really got the theme happening. Ash made your outfit, which is gorgeous. Did you put the tassels on or did you buy the vest like that?
Yeah, I put them on myself last night. I was
tassels.
gluing away, yes.
Did you think that's where his nipples would be?
I did, and I didn't realise the crotch ones would be so low, so it's like emphasising that area, sorry.
I didn't realise your balls had dropped so low.
I'm old. You can see a photo of the outfit on our Instagram page. Out of everything you've done over your almost 20 years here at B105, does this just feel like a nothing?
Normal day at the office, 100%.
What's been the wildest outfit you've worn then?
I jumped out of a cake in the Borat bikini for a listener.
You know my favourite. What was my favourite?
Bikini car wash.
No.
I don't know. What's your favourite?
Really?
Yeah.
Where I was like, you guys need to wear something, and a producer at the time didn't like to go and do anything after hours, so I went to Rebel and bought something, but the only suit that they had was one suit, so I bought them both Speedo red one suits for synchronized swimming. But the funny thing was they just didn't mention it. They both just put them on, and you guys looked amazing.
Thank you. We swam with the Australian synchronised swimming team.
Yeah.
Our major mistake there was stopping off at Yatla Pies for a meat pie.
Oh, yeah, a bit bloaty. You would have been fly's eyes hanging out.
No, I got a larger size. I
that.
think you're a size like 18 or something.
Yeah, right.
American.
All right, donkey.
All right, let's get into it. This will all make sense. Coming up.
No, it won't.
We'll try to make sense of it. We'll try to
try.
make sense of it. Let's get into the podcast.
The girls have gone wild.
Girls Gone Wild.
They've gone wild.
We're mums who never get out or do anything.
Give me one margarita, two margaritas, give me three margaritas, margarita.
Mum's gone wild.
Mum's Gone Wild. We are 3 sleeps away from the night of your life.
It is going to be amazing, and I think so many people should have the opportunity just to let loose. Everyone's just so busy, and mums just need a reset. And I've now in trouble because apparently I'm inviting too many people, and Jay sent me a text after I said, hey, I've got another invite, and he said, you've reached your limit.
Yeah, you need to calm down. Yeah.
What do you mean come down? This is Mum's Gone Wild, and I see people out in the wild as mums that need to come.
You got to think of it like you've told your son he can have 10 people at his birthday party, and then he keeps getting new best friends every day.
He's at 13 now.
Yeah, I just sent a message, and so anyway, so I'm banned. And I said to Jace, what do you want me to do? Not go out over the next few days?
And he said that would be fantastic.
He didn't
Thank you.
reply, actually. I think he put me on silent as normal.
I think the other thing about it is the tenuous relationship you have with these people.
What do you mean?
Well, you don't really know them.
I do. I do. I didn't know her name, but I did. Well, no, let me rephrase this. I didn't know her full name because I got her to write down her full name.
Oh,
I just know her as
I love that
MJ.
one. I don't know your full name. So can you I need your first, last name, and possibly if you've been done your first Holy Communion, write that down too, just to check your middle name.
I went and got a coffee on the way home, and I've never stopped for a coffee.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
MJ is the latest best friend that you've collected.
Hey, bestie.
Hey, how are you guys?
MJ, she's put you on the list for Mum's Gone Wild, but
Yes, she did.
Where did she collect you from yesterday?
So she popped in yesterday into a coffee shop, and I know Abby a little bit from coming here for years.
See?
So I was like, hey, Abby, how are you going, blah, blah, blah. And then I told her that, I heard on the radio you guys doing the Mum's Gone Wild.
Yeah.
So
And
you've
she's like,
invited your barista. Is what you've done.
She was
you
so
I did
invited your
apply
barista.
on the Instagram like I did the thingy.
Yeah.
Didn't get through
yeah.
that way, so found a back door.
So she's like, do you want to come? And I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, and you've just got to deal with customers all day telling their life story. I was like, you deserve to do
Yes,
something.
you.
Oh, thank you. I do need one, yes.
Yes. So I am glad that you are coming along. How do you pronounce your full name?
It's Miroslava
Ah, yeah. See, I did not know that.
or MJ.
Yeah, MJ. So that's what I mean.
MJ is just easier, yes.
Mind you, I would point out that you are not guilty in this area because you've got almost a family reunion happening.
Oh, he's looking at Maddie over there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but MJ's like, I've got a family reunion there.
Stav,
It's like, oh, nice.
you think I invited all those people?
No, of course not. That's true.
My wife
Yeah.
has a collection of women who she's gone, yeah, Matt will get you tickets.
Yeah.
Oh, will I?
Well, there's a
he
lot of
won't, he
people
will.
that want to
Wild.
come. Yeah, and you get to bring a friend as well, MJ.
Yes, I'm bringing Desi from work here as well, yes.
Oh, you know
We're
Desi?
excited and we're working on outfit at the moment.
Yes.
Do you know Desi?
Disco Cowboy. Yeah, well, because it's at Chris's IGA. There's a coffee shop there, so it's on my way home.
Andrea, Desi, they all know now. They're super excited. Andrea is like, how can I get in?
Oh, you didn't tell
Don't.
Andrea, did you? Oh, we might have. No, I don't have any more tickets. Don't tell Andrea. You already did. I'm going to be in trouble.
All right.
Yeah.
See, I reckon this is the difference between girls and blokes. Girls hear about a party and they go, yeah, they can come. But guys are like, nah, you're probably not invited.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, unless you get you're specifically asked, you like, nah.
Well, we like to party with the people we like. Well, I can't wait to see you on Saturday night. I know that you're busy.
I can't wait to see you too and party with you, Abby.
Yes,
It's
she'll
super
have
excited.
to
Thank
have you
so
pointed
much,
out
guys.
to her, but she can't wait to see
I
you.
see her all the time. It was just destiny that I stopped to go and get a
It's
coffee.
It's just meant to be.
Yeah.
Just meant to be. Thanks, guys.
Good on
Appreciate
you.
it.
Bye, MJ.
Tell Andrea that I love
morning.
her, but I've got no more invites, okay?
All good. She'll be fine.
Sure, she will.
Hey, if you want to come along to Mum's Gone Wild, there's only a handful of tickets left.
Well, apparently, Grace.
There is only a few. We don't have many left because Abby gave them all out.
Oh my gosh. You know what? If your circumstances have changed and you can't come along on Saturday night, but you did get an invite, let us know.
Oh, no, don't start this because then they'll be like, do you not want me to come?
No, I
Why
want
is it-
I want everyone to come. But if for any reason they can't, because they're in hospital or something,
No, this is the classic.
we could use a ticket.
I'm going to invite more people to my party than I anticipated because some people won't show up and then everybody shows
Oh,
up.
I'm going to have a panic on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, no one's going to come.
I don't have enough cutlery for everyone.
Oh my God, it's going to be awful. And then I'll have the other freak out going, oh my God, maybe everyone's going to come and I've done not enough drinks. But it's at Retro, so we do.
They'll sort it out.
They'll
Hey,
sort it out.
if you want to be there, 13 10 60. We've got another double to give away next. Why do you need to be at Mum's Gone Wild? It's at Retro's, the home of the 80s, 90s and noughties in Fortitude Valley. You'll have the time of your life with fishbowl cocktails under disco balls. Retros.com.au.
Stav, Abby, and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Stav, Abby, and Matt.
Simple as ABC.
$50,000 alphabucks.
Next week, 50K Day happens right here in the B105 studios. We're at the top of Caxton Street and you'll walk out of here with $50,000 in your pockets.
And Mary and Deegan, you need $50,000 for something very specific. What's wrong in your bathroom?
My hot water tap broke in 2022, and I'm a carer for my mum, so I don't have hot water tap. But that's okay. Cold showers are great.
Ooh.
You're kidding. Have you had cold showers for like 3 years?
Yep.
Before
Mary?
they were cool.
I'm a carer for mum, so, and it is what it is. So I'm grateful for the pension and the carers and the carer support and everything, but getting my tap fixed in the bathroom and then my beautiful dog and cat passed away in 2023, and I haven't been able to cremate them, so they're in my freezer.
Wow.
The calories have been really hitting me hard, but I've made it through. So if I get the 50 grand, they're the two things I'm going to do that are selfish for myself.
Yes.
Mary,
Yeah.
Oh, no.
did you say your dog and your cat are in your deep freeze at the moment?
Yeah. Yeah,
So you
they're very special to me.
Yeah,
so,
right.
I can't just bury them or, anyway.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
much? And yeah, I know that you don't want to deep dive in this.
How much do you think it's going to cost to cremate them, Mary?
Well, it'll be about $1,253.
$1,200?
About, you know exactly,
Did you
1,200.
say?
Yeah. Well, there was a place that did it over the north side of Brisbane, but they've all moved them to Logan now because they got taken over by an American company and they increased their prices by nearly $280 each. So, yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
Well, let's.
I really want to go V for victory. Let's do this. I got it all for you. So let's do this. Come on.
All right.
We can do it.
We can do it.
Best of luck.
If not, we're going to have fun.
If there's anyone listening who owns any of those services who
Absolutely.
can help out, if Mary misses out on the chance at 50 here, let's get
no.
around Mary. We need to sort you out.
Oh, there's people in bigger need than I am. So I have a cold shower. Some people don't have showers at all.
Yeah.
Mary, I love your outlook in life, but seriously, you need to look after yourself.
You know how this works, so you can look after yourself. You know the letter is V. Every answer you give us has to start with that letter. Say pass if you don't know, to give yourself as much time as possible, and we can only accept each answer the once, okay?
Yeah, then let's go.
All right, V for Victor, that is your letter. Here we go. Name something in the pantry.
Vinegar,
A car brand.
Volvo,
An occupation.
veterinarian,
A type of drink.
V,
Something you can wear.
vest,
An adjective.
adjective, vegetable,
A TV series.
pass,
A country.
country, Vatican City,
A dietary choice. A Brisbane suburb.
Virginia,
A TV series.
Venom,
Venom is a movie, but it could have been.
no, except my brother's watched it.
Yeah, that's
What'd
what I
you
was going
say
to
for
say.
adjective?
Vegetable.
Because Venom could be, I reckon mine.
Fudge.
Yeah.
That's a noun.
That's
know,
a
I'm
naming
sorry.
word. And Venom is a TV series.
We're talking about vegetable, Matt. Yeah.
Well, badge is a naming word too.
Wow.
Anyway, it's a noun.
Oh, Mary,
That's okay. I had so much fun. Thank you.
Oh, Mary, you're the
I want to
best.
give you a big hug.
Oh, darling, no, it's all, you do great work. It's all good. I'll try again at 7.
Yeah.
Hey, yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
7. Hey, your broken hot water, is it just one tap needs replacing, or is it a lot worse than that?
System.
Oh, no, it's just the hot water tap. It crumbled. So it was quite funny. I'm standing there, I just watched it go down.
All
I
right,
was like,
so if there's a
yeah.
plumber listening
Oh, no.
or a pet cremation company, because they're two very different,
Yeah.
we would love to hear from you,
Well,
Mary. We've
let's-
got to be able to help.
Let's sort it out. We've got to get those pets out. And appreciate you playing. And thank you so much for listening, Mary.
Thanks, guys. You have a great day.
Stav, Abby, and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Hey, Jonathan Bailey, an amazing actor, and he has been in the latest one with Jurassic World Rebirth. You're going to go and host that?
No, news to me, but I will.
Oh, are you seeing it?
I will. I like the Jurassic Park movies.
All right.
Might be thinking of Superman. Yeah, you're hosting Superman.
Man, okay, I just always see these movies and go, that's something Stav would like. But on the red carpet of it, everyone was like, oh my God, did he just kiss on the lips? Talking about Scarlett Johansson, and they have been friends, but they see each other and they're like, and they kiss on the lips. And this is what he said about it.
I mean, I believe in being able to show the love in all different ways, and if you can't kiss your friend, life's too short not to.
If he wasn't gay, I think it would be different.
Yep.
Don't you think?
Yep. 100%.
Yeah. Do you have friends that kiss on the lips?
Nope.
You don't have any friends? No. You?
Trying to crack him. I'll get him one day. I do. We've talked about it before. And
Yes.
Yes.
You like seeing Ange?
Yeah, because I get a kiss on the lips. What's not to like?
How though?
Maddie would go
is
like,
it-
that's inappropriate.
Yeah, yeah.
It is inappropriate.
Yeah.
Well,
Would
no,
you like
No,
thoughts?
just a pet. Like
Yeah.
they're just lip kisses.
No, I don't have any friends that kiss me on the lips at all.
But you would say that's inappropriate? Like if a friend came up and went, oh, Maddie, mwah, you'd
I'd
be like,
that's weird. Why are you kissing me on the lips?
that would make it weird.
How would you go in a
Before
country
you-
where they do the cheek?
That's fine. Cheeks are fine.
Cheek's fine.
Yeah. Cheeks. But yeah.
I've just never really thought about it.
Do you have
Right.
friends that kiss you on the lips?
Yeah.
Who? What's your relationship to them?
We're just friends.
Postman.
But
Yeah, but
Scott,
no-
like Scott's there.
Yeah. I reckon
Yeah.
you could get. I reckon you could be into it.
I'm not. What do you,
No, but it's a more affectionate way than a hug.
oh, I've got no
Yeah.
personal space. Yeah.
So did they who kissed who first? They kissed you first?
Well, I'm not a lip kisser, but I'd be a lip receiver.
Ah,
Tried that in
you're not a giver, you're a
university, didn't
taker.
I did. No, but I just meant if they come up, I'm not going to pull away.
No. He
Yeah.
would.
Will you pull away?
I think I'd be in shock. No one has ever
But that's what I'm
kissed me
saying.
on
I
the
think I
lips.
was a
I'd
bit
be
in
like,
shock. I was like, oh, hello. I think I said that last time.
All right. So if you're coming along to Mum's Gone Wild and you're meeting Maddie for the first time,
I find it weird.
I've never, I guess, thought about it in such a big way.
If you do it by accident, if you go, like, you have a thing where you go for, like, the side cheek and then you might accidentally brush, but I would never go, like, head on with someone and then kiss them on the lips.
In your family, if you haven't seen someone for a while, do you hug?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't kiss on the cheek?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just to the side, but not on the lips.
So they turn their head and you kiss on the thing, or they kiss on the
No,
side?
we just push our cheeks together. Make like a
Mwah.
yeah.
Okay. I've never broken it.
Any lip kisses out there? You puckering up with people?
Look, I'd be open to trying it, but it'd be awkward if I got rejected, so I'm not going to do it to you guys.
Do you want me to come in tomorrow and I'll be like, hey, Ash. Mwah.
Okay.
What's the
now you're making it a
percentage? So
big
you've
deal.
got one person in your life. I'm not making it a big deal. I just said I don't do it.
I would have 2. Does it make a difference for you if they're male or female? To me?
Oh, both are weird.
Okay.
I mean, from my perspective, I would not kiss a bloke on the lips. Would you kiss a bloke on the lips, you mate?
If he came up to me and was like, hey, I was well, yeah, no problem with it.
Angela's called up. What is she? Hey, Angela, what's your thoughts on this?
My mother-in-law kisses me on the lips. It's wrong.
Yeah. Thanks, Angela.
Well, you can't say anything to her now, can you?
No. What do you do?
Does she do it to everyone?
Oh, I don't know, but I'm just so grossed out. It's disgusting.
Yeah,
I
would
think
find
it
that
does make a difference of how you were brought up as well. Whether you had that personal space. Like if you were the family that were,
weird. Yeah. I mean, you can't say to her, don't kiss my lips, because that's your mother-in-law. That'll start all sorts of issues, won't it?
100%.
Well, good luck with that, Angela.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thanks for taking my side, by the way. Appreciate it.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
The girls have gone wild. Girls gone wild.
It's gone wild.
We're mums who never get out and do anything.
Give me 1 margarita, 2 margaritas, give me 3 margaritas, margarita.
Mum's gone wild.
small little shindig on Saturday night. We are starting early and finishing whenever we shall choose. It's Mum's Gone Wild, and for that we have had a theme. Now, the reason we have a theme is because otherwise people go, well, what do I wear? And it's that fear of going, well, am I going to dress up too much? Am I going to dress down? Like, I don't know. What are you wearing? And because we're going with people that you might not know, you might only be taking a +1, we said a theme is good.
Yeah. And not that cocktail or smart casual where you go, I don't know what that means.
A fun one. So it's disco cowgirl, which means that you can dress up in singlets.
Not smart casual,
Yeah,
where you don't know what it means.
that, yeah.
So disco cowgirl.
You know
Says it on the
exactly
tin.
what that means.
Yeah.
Disco, which is like sequins and dressing up. You can go high nines. But cowgirl means that you could also wear flats. You can wear boots. You can wear hats. Anything goes. So it's combining.
Right.
Very logical. Actually,
Now,
there's no logic to it whatsoever. We just wanted sequins and cowboy boots.
Stav begged for you girls to organise his outfit for him.
Well, I said, what are you wearing? And Maddie doesn't know what he's wearing.
Well,
but he's
Manny's like he's got country vibe anyway. So
Well, no,
he
because
should
his
be
wife
okay.
I'm
knows.
a what?
Don't
his-
pause, Stav.
Wife is going.
Yes.
So his wife is dressing him. So she knows what he's wearing, even if he doesn't, apparently.
does she? I
Yeah, so
wasn't
she
aware.
said she'd do it. But your wife is not coming.
No, she's away.
So we can take Rory instead. So you were like, I don't know what to wear. And we were like, well, we'll do an outfit. So it's cowboy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But a little bit bedazzled.
So disco, is it disco cowboy?
Cowboy.
Let's have a look. Ash has made this.
All right, I'm going to start small with accessories.
Oh, don't pay him out like that.
Here's a beautiful hat for you.
Thank you.
Look at that gold fringe.
Now, I do have a big head, so I wonder if
That is gorgeous hat.
Thank you.
It's got
You have,
tassels.
you have a big head, and I
do have a
forgot
big
to
head.
tell him, but I thought that would be a given.
Oh, it's not too bad.
Now, this is important too.
It's like a woody hat with tassels on it.
How can you make that the most un-cowboy looking hat once you put it on?
It's got a sheriff's badge.
I don't think you're going to be putting the sheriff's badge on that top.
I shot the sheriff. I'm not going to tell you what I did it with, though. Oh, it's got my name on it.
Oh my god.
That is pretty cool. So it is a vest.
Yeah.
Is he wearing anything under the vest?
No.
No, so you're not wearing it.
Tassels.
Oh,
tassels.
they are great. Yeah, because we couldn't get any entertainment. So you are the entertainment.
Bottom
What?
of the barrel.
Are those?
They are arseless chaps that we will be required to put something under it
You don't know
because no, you have to. Otherwise, we won't get in.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, yeah. When do you go to a nightclub with your Johnson out? Come on. I mean, you know.
Well, it depends. If it's got a Diamante on it, generally they'll let it pass.
Depends on where you go, I guess.
You look like a genie, not a cowboy. The thing is, the beat is only a hop, step, and a skip away from retros.
I don't think I'll make it to retros, to be fair.
You know what? I don't think
my Lord.
I don't think you need to go to Uber like that. I think we'll get dressed when we're there. Do you feel?
Oh my God! What is he going to wear under those chaps?
I think he just needs to wear jocks.
Yeah, but do you have?
It'll be my decision.
Do you have jocks that will? Do you have just black jocks? Or?
Well, he's wearing black jocks now.
Oh, I can't see over the screen.
You've got a real gorgeous ass to really show off there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Put that in the promo with no context.
Please don't. Oh, howdy, cowboy.
Howdy.
So when is he putting the costume on?
I don't think Andy will want to play with me. Or maybe Andy would want to play with me, to be fair. That was never really spelled out in Toy Story.
To infinity and beyond.
Oh my God, you actually look really good.
Now, this is going to be on our Instagram.
Can I send a photo to your wife?
Sure.
Yeah, she'll love it.
Are you comfortable? Can I just check? Are you comfortable wearing that?
I'm not comfortable.
It's good.
Oh,
It's real. Do you know what? It really goes with the theme.
Right.
Sorry, Caitlin.
Okay.
There you go. See, if this was how they dressed at the start of Brokeback Mountain, spoiler alert.
Can you do a sexy look just for your wife? I'll send it to her. Now do a sexy look.
We're doing a interview with Keith Urban after the show.
Yeah.
Just keep it on, but don't say why.
Keep it on?
Yeah.
I'm not taking it off. Are you crazy?
Stav, Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
When they announced that pole dancing was going to be an exhibition sport at the Olympics, Mr. Stav Davidson mocked it and carried on, and therefore the pole dancers came in and brought a pole in and they wanted you to give it a go. So I'm not going to mock this because I don't want to be involved with it. But there's a real push to get Pokemon trading card game recognised as an Olympic sport in time for Brisbane 2032. You can't be into every sport. I get that. But would this be a sport? Like I'm saying, there's a lot of sports that you didn't know were in the Olympics and were very good. Actually, you've paid out a lot. Remember when you paid out BMX and then you had to go and do it?
That's 2, but yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those 13-year-olds flogged me.
Oh, did they? Yeah, he did lose the race badly. So they didn't let him live that down. But Australia's first ever Collect Fest will host a full Pokemon tournament. So it's the TCG tournament to show the Olympic Committee just how serious the game is. I mean, you got to remember there's like exhibitions. That's why breakdancing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they put in, I think it's 5 or 6 exhibition sports that sometimes end up staying in the Olympics.
Who commentates that, though? Because they usually get, like, Olympians in that field. And now we see in the Pokemon arena...
It's racist.
Why is that racist?
You heard me.
That's a lisp.
Oh, he wants to do it because he thinks that he's a geek. So are you a geek or a nerd? I forget.
My golly gosh, look at these 2 crazy cats with their Pokemon cards.
You used to play this game, didn't you?
No.
No.
But Charizard is the greatest character of them all.
You bring up Charizard more than anyone else, though.
It was a really rare one.
Yeah. I wouldn't know
We
that.
collected. Like, everyone collected them.
I didn't.
Well,
I missed the boat. I was too old.
Otherwise, I would be really into it. No, I mean, I've got heaps of Pokemon cards because my kids have collected them and I get so scared that I'm going to throw out one that is worth a lot. But they
Charizard.
they didn't play games. They just sort of collected it.
Yeah. Yeah, and you just have them. But like, what age of person are they expecting here? Is it going to be
Under
fully...
30.
How do you play it, though? That's my biggest point.
All the cards have different power qualities.
But then it's only up to the luck of the cards?
Yeah. So and the cards that you have.
So do you bring your own? Would that you bring your own collection?
No, you'd have to
or would
give
you
them
get a
away.
standard Olympic deck?
These are all questions that need to be.
Olympic deck.
Yeah.
And then what? Do you now go to Rebel Sport and get the Olympic Pokemon
Brisbane 3032.
What's going to happen?
You should see the injuries, blisters galore, paper cuts. You got to worry about as well. So,
Chronic virgins everywhere.
Oh, see, I'm not paying them out because I don't want to be invited to a Pokemon meet.
You know which one I would prefer to see at the Olympics was that Pokemon Go. Remember when that was crazy and everyone was like,
But people were
falling off
walking
and
off
stuff?
cliffs.
I know.
We couldn't even walk around the river. Remember, there was like a hot spot, and we were like, "This is pathetic." And then what did we do? We got out our phone and we're like, "Oh, we might as well get it." Yeah, it must be a good one.
How would you qualify?
This is all. I mean, they'll have to work all this out, but it's a serious competitive sport played by millions worldwide.
The guy that's explaining it, and he says that it's going to be in the Olympics. Well, he wants it to be in the Olympics, and it's not to replace traditional sport, but instead open up new possibilities, giving strategy-based games their own seat on the table. So if they're pitching this, there must be another opportunity to pitch a lot of
I would say I would
sports.
go more with Dungeons and Dragons over Pokemon cards.
I do like a dress-up, but that's not an Olympic sport.
No, I mean, as one that would vie for it, I think that would stand more chance. More players worldwide too.
I mean, my son did chess, and you know that I just don't feel like it's a sport. It's an amazing, I shouldn't say hobby, it's an amazing competition, but I don't know if it's a sport. I feel like you should have some muscle strength besides your little fingers.
If you don't sweat or get puffed from it, is it truly a sport?
Is golf a sport?
Oh. Wow. Now you're opening a can of worms here.
I think it is, but by those variations that you just mentioned.
Well, you would
I don't
sweat,
think
you walk
sweat,
around.
but I still think you have to have some.
I think anytime it's competitive, it becomes a sport.
Is that the only thing?
I would believe so.
My whole life is a sport then.
And, yep,
I do competitive eating. That should be involved.
that is a sport.
Is it?
Yes, of course.
But not
it
in
is.
the
Massive.
Olympics, just
Doesn't
because I
have to
eat
be in a
faster
sport
than
to be
anyone
in-
else.
It doesn't need to be in the Olympics to be a sport.
And I don't get a sweat from that.
You do get to meet sweats.
I don't.
No.
Scotty does. He takes off his shirt. I'm like, why do you take off your shirt? Just eat that. Yeah.
But that's a huge sport.
I think we've done a dictionary check. Sport is generally defined as a competitive physical activity or game that has established rules.
See, that's what they're saying. It's an established games. It's got rules. It's got strategy. Don't know. I don't know about this.
No, I don't think I'm down with that.
You wouldn't pick and choose it for the Olympics?
No, but I would love to be there, fly on the wall, the committee that has to have all these people come in to be able to pitch it. So Dungeons and Dragons, they're really coming? Okay, no worries.
Do you know how you get the committee on the bus? Your Pokemon.
You should join.
I've never played. I don't
I
even
know,
know how
but
to
I
play.
think this would be. I think you would like it.
I'd rather see the way, because the way we used to do it with trading cards, it was football, NRL.
Yeah.
And I think it actually has more of a spectacle. If you had a Cliffy Lyons and I had a Langer and I wanted the Cliffy Lyons and you wanted a Langer, you would flick them against a wall and the person who got them closest to the wall won.
But that
both
wasn't
cards.
a set rule. That was just you and your mate.
No, that was how everyone played it in Sydney when I grew up.
Well, watch this space.
Or marbles.
Is that what you
Marbles
played
would
it?
be a great Olympic sport. You
In the
got my cat's eye.
1920s, yeah.
Just miniature lawn bowls, really, marbles, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Yes, it is.
And the ones with cat's eyes.
Yeah, Steelies.
Yeah. Anything's a sport these days. Movie marathons. Look at me. I can run a marathon.
Stav, Abby, and Matt for breakfast. B105.
There's a lot of rumours of divorce and a lot of confirmed divorce going around at the moment. Normally it's at the start of the year, so I don't know what's going on.
Contagious.
Wow. Is it?
That's what
What do you think? Just get through Christmas.
Yeah.
No, but I try and take a different point because I used to always think, no, I'm a marriage celebrant. I love marriages. I think it's nice. Do you know what I mean? That commitment to each other.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have to admit that I sent a text to my friend once. I think it was when Adele came out with her album about divorce. And I was like, oh my God, I can see now why you chose it because you weren't happy. So really, you had a successful marriage for that point in time and now you've chosen to move on. And I was like, is that success? Because Hugh Jackman and Deborah Lee Finesse, they've officially ended their 27-year marriage, right? Sad.
Sad.
But at the same time, it was a successful marriage for so long. So when they stop loving each other and they move on, is that a success? You don't think so, do you?
No, not for me.
Really, it's death.
Yeah.
But what about if they're unhappy?
I'm not saying stay with someone because you're miserable by any means. I'm not saying do that. But for me, I go, that's a failed marriage.
Well, I guess, I wouldn't be happy with, I guess, having that failed marriage. But I think a lot of people, if that's the case, maybe they should go into marriage slower.
What if you put it this way? What if you have a 25-year career and then you get fired? Is that a failed career or is that a good career that came to an end when it needed to? What did you do? Huge extortion and company fraud that I was doing the entire time.
I think he's saying like the wording when you say it as a celebrant is marriage, according to the law in Australia, is a union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life.
Yes. They don't see till death do you part?
No.
Right.
No. I mean, you can add that in if you want, but that's generally for the movies. Maybe that's over in America. I don't know.
I mean,
for life is still the same. It's just more positive attitude of it.
Yeah. Everyone's got their own definition of things now. And that's just mine. For me, that's mine. I think there's a lot of people we've seen, like Tammy Hembrush has been engaged heaps of times. So I think, are there people who like the idea of the big wedding and all that kind of stuff, and then they go, nah, actually, I'm not really into this, and then they bail out?
Yeah.
Like, is it just easier now? Like, divorce was always a bit more shunned upon.
That's true.
For years, and now it's kind of like,
I guess
if you're unhappy, just wrap it up.
We choose happiness, I guess. No, but I don't think of it as like that. But I think that people should work at it. Like, I don't think people go, okay, cool, let's just go. I think that marriage can be hard because you need to work at it. It's a relationship that you need to constantly, I guess, work on yourselves and put the best side forward. And I do agree with that.
Yeah.
But if you've done all that work and then you've kind of go, we were together as high school sweethearts.
Yeah.
We've grown apart. We would be happier off separate.
And I definitely think you should do that.
Then I would say
don't judge
that
anyone
you had
for
a
divorce.
successful marriage for that time.
Yeah, I guess
And see,
so.
I would never marry again.
If you got separated, you can't because that's right, legally not.
I think that would make.
But if you got
that-
divorced, legally divorced, you can remarry.
But I wouldn't.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
If
saying.
that was my attempt at marriage. Tried it, failed.
I think you said you'd never get divorced.
I did say that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can force you, though.
Yeah, because sometimes it's not your decision.
But what's
I don't
your-
think it was Deborah Lee Finesse's decision.
No, and I guess that's the thing of going, well, is it successful if they didn't both choose?
But I definitely think time frame, yes. Look, Deborah Lee Finesse and Hugh Jackman, successful marriage.
Yeah,
Kim
27
Kardashian
years,
and
two
that guy
beautiful
she married
kids.
for 72 hours, not a successful marriage. Probably should have.
72 days, that was.
It was
We
72
talked about
hours.
that.
We talked about it yesterday. Chris Humphreys was his name?
I thought it was the hours. Jason Alexander?
No, that was Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Oh, God, you're getting them all confused.
I did the same thing yesterday when you were always sick. Yeah.
Britney was hours
Right.
and Kim Kardashian was 72 days.
Days, right.
But it was a big wedding, if that's what you mean.
Right. And that's still not a successful marriage.
No, I'll agree with that. That's a successful marriage.
Were they blissfully happy for
No,
those
I don't
72
think- no,
hours?
now
Because
you're just turning it away.
maybe they
That
were.
was the most successful 72 hours of my life. I guess it was a
who would
good
you
point.
question?
It's a good point. They were the best 72 hours of my life. I'm calling that a successful
Now
marriage.
you've just turned it around.
You mean used your argument on you?
No, because no. Well, also, I don't particularly like marrying, and I don't think I ever have
Yeah.
anyone that's been together for under 2 years. Because
Yep.
for me personally, there's a difference between the honeymoon stage and actually
course.
having that commitment where it's a bit different. So that's a requirement that I like.
See, my wife and I, me and Esther, we were together for 7 years before
Wow.
Yeah.
we got married. So,
And how long have you been married for now?
I'm
so sorry I did that to you.
Why would you
13,
do that?
13 years married.
13 years married.
We've been
So it's
together
like 12?
Oh, somewhere around there. And you know what? It doesn't feel that long to me. I'm sure it feels like 100 to her. That's the question. 13, 10, 60. What is a successful marriage?
In time frame, like if someone's
Yeah.
got divorced and you're like, I look back now, or maybe you had it yourself where you're like, I know that it doesn't seem it, but we grew apart. It was still success for those time we were together.
Because that is the hardest thing is the person you married on your wedding day is not going to be the same person in 15 years. They're two completely different human
And I
beings.
do agree. You got to wake up every day and make a commitment
Yeah.
that you love that version of it. But then I would never want to say it's unsuccessful if kids have been a part of that marriage. Because then for me, you're eliminating them.
Yeah. What are your thoughts? What would you say is a successful marriage? We'll take your calls next.
Stav, Abby, and Matt for breakfast. B105.
What's the definition of a successful marriage if it's ended in divorce? You know, like we'll say about Hugh Jackman and Deborah Lee Finesse. They've been together for 27 years. They were the golden couple. And then I kind of go, it's still successful for me.
Like Bruce and Demi.
Oh my gosh. You're okay about it, right?
No, I'm still upset, but that was look at how they are now. They're still friends, and he's friends with everyone. You got to call that a successful marriage, right?
And then other people are like, well, no, because you shouldn't go into a marriage ever thinking that you're going to separate. And I don't think they do.
No.
But if you've changed over time.
Do you think more people do now go into a marriage thinking, well, I can just get divorced if this doesn't work out for me?
Yes.
I like to think no, because remember I was like, I've got 100% success rate.
Yeah.
So I feel like I could read the room, and then I think I lost that. And I did take it quite personally when someone got separated.
Yeah. Well,
With one religion, if you got divorced, you couldn't get into heaven? Is that a thing? Yes.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure there'd be
different,
someone who thinks that, which is a ridiculous notion. Stephen and Cressme, the question is, what do you say is a success of a marriage?
So I think what it comes down to is if you both walk away happy, it's not a matter of being a fail. It's more of a chapter being completed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I like that.
You know, but see, if it ended more of an infidelity, then yeah, it wouldn't be successful.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Or
then
if
that's
one...
on one person, which is
Well,
tough.
that's it. You know, so that's where I look at it being successful or not. But then, I mean, again, it's also about trying. I mean, if you're, you know, as I've said to my wife, like, I've been now 20 years, you know, and it's about, well, if you're not failing, you're not trying. So.
Wasn't it, I remember, I think it was on Oprah, and they're like, these people have been married for, 70 years, and they're like, successful marriage was not falling out of love at the same time.
Yes, right. You have to,
So
yes.
one person might be trying more at one point in time, but then it needs to be able to swap.
Oh, actually, we've got your wife here with us.
Oh,
Yeah,
Stephen, look at
Stitch up.
that.
Stitch up.
Yeah, I didn't realise that. I'm at work.
Okay, so did
I'm
you-
at work and I'm like, oh, okay.
Did you both ring separately?
Yeah,
We did.
Oh, you guys are cute. I mean, it depends what you're actually going to say now, Danielle.
Yeah, let's hear your side of the story. I'll turn Stephen down so you can say your part, Danielle.
So we have been married for a long time, and I'm of the same agreement. As long as we're both trying, and if at the end of the day, people do grow apart, as you were saying earlier, and if you're able to leave that as friends, then great. That to me is still a successful marriage.
Yeah, that's a good point. So it is how you end as opposed to the duration of it. And if you've changed a chapter quite quickly. Good point. You guys are on the same term, hey?
Yeah,
Same
it's
thinking.
You've both ranked at the same time.
Yeah.
Both still very in love, though, so we're still going.
While we've got you then, if you don't mind me asking, what has been over your 20 years, what has been the hardest challenge in your marriage that you've had to go, we have to buckle down here?
Children.
Yeah.
Do you want to think about that?
No, we've got 4 children, all of which have their own individual needs.
Yeah.
They've all got special needs. And by far we've had times where we've argued over money, or we've argued over, different things. But the children have definitely been the most stressful part of it. The most rewarding part as well, but definitely high stress.
Yeah. Do you guys go on date nights?
It's a lot harder because we're very picky with who
Looks after the kids, yes.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
you need to be, yeah.
but in the last couple of years, we've definitely been more trying to make sure we do have that connection and things, because obviously we have been together for such a long time. It sort of gets a bit monotonous and things. It's just day in, day out, same thing over and over. And
Yeah.
Yeah. I was hoping that Stephen said yes once a week so all the girls could hear that and go, hey, see, they do.
It's also being successful, getting what they want for dinner, like.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
I mean,
right.
chicken burgers.
Good on you guys. Thank you so much for calling. Appreciate that.
We've got Corrine in Woodridge. Hey.
Hey, how are you guys?
Good.
That's good. I completely agree with Abby. My parents divorced after 25 years of marriage.
Oh, we got a debate.
Well, that's not her fault. That's our fault. We put her on hold for so long. I bet the kids were quiet.
Got to.
So I think this happened the other day too when I was talking about tears. It must be a jinx that I have. So I agree with you, Abby, because about if you have children,
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Carney.
So her parents were
Nice
together
try.
for 25 years.
Yeah.
And you got kids, it's success.
Yep.
Otherwise, I feel like you're ever sort of saying that they weren't important or they weren't
Completely.
successful.
Yeah. Thanks for calling, Corinne. Sorry we couldn't quite hear you there over your child, but we don't judge you for that because we've all been there. All of us. Thanks to everyone who called and joined in this morning.
Stav, Abby and Matt.
Alphabucks are going to play tomorrow. 50K is on the line, guys. 6, 7 and 8. Here's some answers.
6 a.m. your letter is F. Some of your answers are farmer, fielder, and 50 Shades of Grey. 7 a.m. it's L. Some of your answers are laundry, love, and lion. And 8 it's B. Some of your answers are Berlin, Bruno, and Baker.
See you tomorrow, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Stav, Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.